Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Rizu here, and welcome to Modern Warfare 3. Okay, so we're back on Modern Warfare 3 once again, in zombies at least. Okay, last time we were actually here, we did most of the LMGs, and I think all I need to do is get 300 kills with, you know, Pack-a-Punch. I am actually really slacking a lot when it comes to these fucking challengers. I am slacking a lot. Okay, luckily we do have one ethereal crystal here. Actually, no, we're not gonna do that. I'm pretty sure Pack-a-Punching is really not a problem here. So yeah, as long as it stays like this, I'm okay with it. And also, shout out to Harry. He actually gave me like so much shit when I was actually grinding for this camo alongside him. He actually gave me an ether blade. I think he gave me a golden armor plate and some other stuff that I completely forgot. But hey, shout out to Harry. Okay, here we go. Let's get into the game. And yeah, okay, here we go. So this is what I mean with that. I don't really have to worry about Pack-a-Punch anymore. So you can see on the left, I actually have 5,000 and I could just use one of these guys here. Although there is one problem. I do not have another like ether tool to actually Pack-a-Punch it and make it even stronger. So I'm hoping for the best that we can just actually pray that we find one. So yeah. So if you guys already watched the Black Ops 3 video, y'all probably noticed that I actually got my account back, meaning that I'm able to play any other game that's not Black Ops 6. So if you guys want to see a specific COD game, please let me know in the comment section below. Although it might be a little bit impossible for me to do PS3 games. Actually, it is pretty possible. The only problem I have with it is that I actually have to reconnect all my stuff into the PlayStation and all that stuff, and then I have to find like a whole cabling system for my consoles, because legit I have so many like already plugged into my actual outlets to the point where there's like no way I'm able to actually, you know, try to fit all my fucking consoles. Okay, what do we have in here? So we have money, and then please tell me there's a tool here. No, of course not. There wouldn't be a fucking tool. Can I at least get a green tool around here? Come on, there's gotta be a green tool. There's no way there's no tools around here. Okay, I guess there's no fucking tools. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, we're gonna go over here, and then we're gonna Pack-a-Punch this gun. And after that, we're gonna go to the extraction zones, and we're just gonna let out and kill many zombies as we can. Okay, we got this thing Pack-a-Punch. All we need to do is get speed cola, and hopefully these guys over here don't actually interrupt me when I'm doing this challenge. So on Saturday, LAFC actually defeated America, which was actually very shocking for me. I'm being real with you. I am so surprised that America actually lost that, and actually lost their fucking final two. It's so crazy to think that these guys that were so good just ended up having one of the worst defeats they've ever had. First, it was in Toluca, which was 2-0, by the way. And then after that, they lost in the Club World Cup qualifiers, which is just insane. If anything, I did not expect this team to actually, you know, fail that miserably, because legit, these guys were actually hyped. Even I was hyping them up. Personally, for me, I think that team is actually, you know, a very competitive team when it comes to like international stuff. But then again, America hasn't really been that good internationally. Like, for example, the CONCACAF Champions Cup, they lost against Cruz Azul. And I think in the Leagues Cup, they actually ended up losing to, I think it was LAFC, to be honest. I'm not really sure. I don't really remember. And honestly, they're actually not that great when it comes to like international trophies. But then again, they are the team with the most international trophies, at least. Actually, I lied. I think like one of the other teams actually have like the Santiago Bernabeu trophy, or whatever it's called. They were really fucking good, and I'm just very shocked that they actually wasn't able to win it. Like, I really was shocked, especially with the caliber of players they have. Legit, these players could have actually played for Europe. Like, I'm not even fucking joking. Like, for example, Alvaro Fidalgo, he is probably one of, if not the best America player that they ever had. Like, legit, he's one of the best midfielders in Liga MX. Another player that I actually respect highly was Diego Valdez. That man was an absolute beast when it comes to the midfields, and the amount of goals this guy made was actually insane. And honestly, most of the team was actually really good, and it actually could have competed internationally, but I don't know what happened. I'm being real with you. They shouldn't have lost that game. They really shouldn't. They pretty much had the advantage all over the game. They had home advantage, which basically almost every single fan in there was actually what the fuck? Almost every single fan in there was actually from America. So yeah, they had no excuse. They literally had the home advantage. And of course, I have to talk about the Champions League, because goddamn, bro, that Champions League was so brutal for Inter. Honestly, I feel so bad for Inter. I really do. The fact that they lost twice in finals, back-to-back finals, by the way, is actually super sad. And oh, wait, hold up. But the thing is here is that they did not lose like 2-0 or 2-1, or they had a fight. Nah, these motherfuckers were penetrated 5-0. PSG basically bullied the fuck out of them. Like, they were outclassed. They really were. I didn't even see a single attack from Inter at all. Like, legit, those guys they just got cooked. They really did. I don't know what else to say to it. It's just that they just got absolutely outclassed by the PSG team. They were playing beautiful football, but Inter, oh my god, this is not the same Inter team I actually saw beat Barcelona, and Barcelona were the better team. But hey, it is what it is, honestly, and it's just pretty sad that they lost that way because oh, I got the camo. It's just so sad that they lost that way, honestly, because legit they don't deserve it. They legit gave PSG and Man City their first ever fucking Champions League, which is just super sad. Watch them actually go to the third final in a row. They actually play Arsenal. Oh, I can't even imagine that. Giving Arsenal their first trophy. Oh man, that will actually be sad. As for other news, so Real Madrid, they ended up signing Trent Alexander-Arnold, which by the way, I think it's a very good signing. But the problem is that, is he going to defend well? Because I know Trent is not really like more of a defending type. He's more like a very aggressive attacking type, which if you know what I mean. I'm not saying that he can't defend. Like he can definitely can defend, but the thing is here is that he's not really that good at it compared to other ones. And not only that, there's going to be hella competition when it comes to the left back, where we have Carvajal and Trent Alexander-Arnold both fighting it out. I'm just wondering who's going to be the starter for the Club World Cup. I'm actually very excited for that. Not only that, I'm actually like seeing so many comments from people saying like the Club World Cup doesn't take it seriously because all the teams that were champions in their respective leagues, or even in they're not in the Club World Cup, but listen here, the requirements were already there for last year. Legit, like any team that actually won last year, they're automatically in the Club World Cup. Like, what do you expect? Just because their teams are good now doesn't mean that they should be qualified in the Club World Cup. That's just not how it works. Especially Barcelona fans. Holy fucking shit. These guys are probably the most barkiest fucking fans I have ever seen. Oh, someone needs help. Let me go help him real quick, actually. If anything, Barcelona is probably one of the most fucking weirdest and legit the most annoying fan bases of all time. Next to fucking Arsenal fans, obviously. And then there was another final too, the Europa League final, which I didn't end up talking about it, which was so sad. But that has to be the most boring Europa League final I have ever seen. It was just so boring. The fact that Tottenham won was actually crazy. The fact that the two teams that are pretty bad right now in their respective leagues just ended up like winning the fucking European trophy, which is pretty impressive actually. Finally get to see Son finally lift his first trophy in Tottenham, at least, you know, European wise. But hey, and then Harry Kane won his first trophy too. Oh man, there was so much stuff that happened. And I think today is gonna be Cruz Azul versus Vancouver Whitecaps, which is gonna be a very interesting game. Now, who am I betting on? I am most likely betting on probably on Cruz Azul. They have the home advantage. There's no fucking way they should be losing to this team, bro. If they do, it's called a Cruz Azul. I'm just saying, it's just they're gonna fuck it up so badly. They really are. First, they lost to America, I think in the semifinals of the Liga MX playoffs, and there's no way in hell they should let that slide again. No, there's no way. If they lose that final, oh my god, bro, the amount of memes that they'll actually get, it's gonna be insane. Okay, we got most of the stuff done. So we got one of the LMGs done. All we need is just this one and we're good to go. But yeah, it's gonna be one hell of a mess for Liga MX, because legit the fact that they lost to the, you know, in the World Cup, well, Club World Cup qualifiers is already one. And then if Cruz Azul loses the CONCACAF Champions League, that's two already L's for Mexico. Now, I am a Chivas fan, and honestly, I'm already tired of these fucking bums, to be honest. Like legit, they're not a serious club. But we did actually sign Efrain Alvarez, which was, I think it's a very good signing. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a really, really good signing. He's a young person. He's like 20 years old, I think. And honestly, I'm actually very excited to see how he's gonna play out. And then we had a new manager. I think it's called Milito. And honestly, I really don't understand why we're still bringing managers that don't know about the Mexican league into our league. You know, it doesn't make sense. Why are we bringing in such an unexperienced player, or coach, I mean, and coaching our team? That shouldn't be it. We literally had so many options. Like, for example, Matias Almeida, he was actually readily available. Oh, we had another coach. I think he was coaching Pachuca at the time, and for some reason we didn't even grab that guy. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with our club. I really don't. At this point, I'm just kind of like whatever with it. I completely lost hope with all of my club, to be honest, because that team is they're horrible. They really are. I'm sorry, like there's no other way to say it, that they're just fucking horrible. We have a wash player like Chicharito in our team, which I get it, you know, I respect my GOAT. I love my GOAT Chicharito, but goddamn, bro, like if you were gonna join, at least do something. But no, this guy is just absolutely washed. Like, I'm sorry, but he is He really is super washed, and I didn't even get that. Wow. And I'm hoping that we actually find a new striker, because legit, I do not want Chicharito back in our fucking starting lineup ever again. I love you, Chicharito, but you gotta hang out the boots. You really do. Also, another thing too that I just realized is that while I actually unbanned my account too, my account was $175 of worth of debt to be paid, and it's ridiculous. I think if I can remember, I actually was paying for like the $60 version, and for some reason I was charged $175, which was just fucking ridiculous. I don't know why. I really don't know why it charged me that, and then yeah, I ended up paying it back, and honestly, it shouldn't have been something I should have been paying, honestly, but hey, it's whatever at this point. At least I got my games back, honestly, because legit, oh, there we go, I got it. All right, let's get out of here. I'm pretty glad that actually I have my games back, because legit, I did miss kind of playing in the PlayStation, but still, I completely regret actually selling my fucking PS5. I actually do. I'll probably get a PS5 maybe this year again if I can, but if not, it's kind of whatever. But anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. But yeah, it's your boy Rizu, and I'll see you guys later with another video. Adios.